Hello everyone, how are y'all doing today? Hope you're all having a lovely it's Sunday morning. But today we continue with Lobotomy Corporation. That was another attempt to beat the Red Mist. But I have a bit of a plan today. An evil one, let's say. It's evil and diabolical. Also some French toast, so expect me to eat that with shrimp. You all may notice that all of my employees are turning in storage. Why is that, may wonder? Well, if you're here last stream when I was trying to beat the Red Mist, you know I was so close to beating it, but then I failed right at the end. There we go. I tried to do the Red Mist and failed at the final phase. Which is very, very unfortunate. But I have learned recently of a unique strategy, let's say, of the way you can beat them alternatively. And it has to do with this guy. Shelter for the 27th of March. Now this thing's old gimmick is basically any employee that's inside the shelter is basically immortal until they leave. But at the downside of after 30 seconds, a random abnormality will breach, or its meltdown meter will fall to 0. And that's where the whole strategy comes from. Because if a Red Mist actually takes more damage from abnormalities, or just abonos, I can hypothetically... What's up, Doc? Nothing much. How are you doing today, Topette? I have some French toast. I'm back to explain. So the whole strategy here is I'm going to send one brave employee, being Matt right here, along with having just a bunch of French. Yes, I know. Along with a bunch of these sacrificial employees, so I guess 07 to them. They will be forgotten, actually, very much. They're just here to fill up spaces. And how dare you? But I like French toast. It's really good. Anyway, I guess I should probably just show the strategy in action. Anyway, hi, Red Mist. Hi, hello. Hi, hello, hi. Anyway, I'm going to put the game to max speed, and throw Matt into the shelter. Now, this is where the plan comes into fruition. So, just wait a moment, as we let the abnormalities breach, and let them do all my dirty work. Because why fight them myself, when I can have all these creatures I've been keeping locked up here do it for me? Who's going to be the first to breach? Oh. Tom, thank you so much for the follow. Anyway, keyhole breached. Oh, see, this is where the fun begins. All the abnormalities are breaching. And they're gonna... Oh yeah, I forgot the key. Anyway, this strategy, the only downside to it is that it takes kind of a bit to actually get done, because quite a few of my abnormalities just don't like attacking. That was a blue star. Oh, I guess he hasn't breached yet. A lot of my abnormalities just refuse to attack them. Like, oh god. Hello, dude. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, thank you, Top Hat. Anyway, now the main problem with this strategy is, basically him, as always. It's because of the fact that this strategy is going to take a while. It would be best to have the game at 2 times speed, to speed up the process. But the problem is, this guy forces the game into 1 speed times 1 speed. Oh. What are you doing? Oh! Oh, and also, they do best. So yeah, we can't speed up the game. I mean, this is going to take much longer than anticipated. And also a lot of my abnormalities just refuse to walk in there and kill it. Unless, you know, they breach. Actually get into the room. You know, so, like, this guy's being pretty annoying. Like, the only... I did a test of this, like, a few days ago. Okay, I'm pretty sure, like, yesterday. And the only I'm pretty sure that dealt the most damage was just Blue Star right here. It's like, he just does an AoE attack that's full screen. Oh. Oh no. That could be an issue. Flunk. Flunk. Oh, wait. Queen of Hatred's actually getting in there. He's actually doing a bit of damage. Oh. Yeah, so this is basically the plan. But, hold on. Let me just turn off the music. Because, you know, I don't any of you want to hear the sound of Silent Orchestra playing over and over again. Especially Movement 3. So, and also because this strategy is going to take a long time to do. Because, like, look how much damage they've dealt in this, like, 7 minutes we've been streaming so far. That is quite a little bit. So this will take quite a while. So I've decided to plan some other stuff for today's performance stream. That being a suggestion probably from you, Top Hat, actually. And that you suggested. Oh. Alright, that being, hold on, I'm just gonna pull this up. Let me just, where is it? It's this one. Okay, and now let me just lob port. I'll just put that right there for now. That being a flowers only tier list. Now, while the game plays out, we can just put it in a little small thing in the corner. But we are going to be doing. Yeah, you not have any ad blockers? I think I do. I don't think they refuse. I think they refuse to just work. They refuse to work for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, I also have Spotify open, so I'm gonna put on some music. And that being, I'm putting on the Anton Blast OST. Hold on. Let me put it on shuffle. Oh. There we go. So now, while we wait for Red Mist to die, it appears MOSB is trying to take her out, and the other with myself. Is this all the flowers in the game? This is all the flowers that we used within my playthrough. Top Hat, with my flowers only run. This is all the flowers that we used, all in order. There's also accidentally 2 Maypop mechanics, because I thought I didn't add it the first time, so I added it twice. So yeah, for the next little bit, we are going to be doing this. We also might set up another game, being one called, what's it called? I downloaded it yesterday. Yeah, Clover Pit. I might be playing a bit of Clover Pit later, also to pass the time, because I heard that game's pretty fun. So, yeah. But for now, let us just do the tier on me. There we go. Perfect. Unflower easy S tier. Yes, that is quite true. Alright, let's begin. I guess the tier list will probably just be like how useful they were throughout the challenge. And obviously Sunflower is obviously an S tier. Because like they were the first flower we unlocked, and also they were just all around useful throughout the entirety of the challenge. I'll have to grab some more French toast in a bit, actually. I might have to grab some more at some point. Then we got all the time in the world for this, so you know. Boomerang, I'd say C. Yeah, I think Boomerang would be, yeah, Boomerang's more of a C. They were a good early game, but like, the most useful they were was during like Big Wave Beach. And afterwards, after that, didn't really continue showing up after that. To be honest, I didn't really use them, and anytime I did, it was not that helpful. Twin Sunflower, I think I would also have to give S tier. It's like, once again, it's just Sunflower but twice. You know, that's really good. it's so criminal, but you put void so late in the list. I'm doing it in order. I'm first doing all the adventure mode plants top hat, and then afterwards all the premium plants that we unlocked. So I'm just doing it in order, you know. Sag. Oh, we actually got some really good song. Phantom Blast OST, by the way, really good, and I'm really happy that they finally added the OST to Spotify. Believe how happy I was. I basically just have the entire Anton Blast OST on my Spotify playlist, which I would play my main one, but like that features so much copyrighted music that, you know, I don't want to risk getting this VOD copyrighted 10 times over by like the entire music industry. So yeah, we're just gonna listen to the Anton Blast OST. Might switch over to maybe like the Deltarune OST later. Is that also a really good OST? Anyway, Snapdragon. I think I would. Oh no! I did not mean to grab you. Snapdragon. I think I would have to skip S because, once again, really good plant throughout the challenge. Is. Nah. Oh. Say A. I guess A is also really. Yeah, they do have their weaknesses. Yeah, A actually is. Lily Pad. I think we'd have to honestly give D. What? Doc, wait? Okay. First toast. What is the criteria for materialist? I guess kind of just like usefulness and how often they were used. It was like how useful they were in the challenge, like, and how assisted quite a lot from the. This is new. Hold on. Sidetracked about the song like music again. This is not in the original. I guess they remixed some of the musics a bit from the Spotify versions. That's cool. I'd say S, just for the plant was so good that it was always useful. Yeah, that's good. Good point. That is once again why Lilypad's in D tier. So the fact that Lilypad was only usable in one world makes them, you know, so making them literally in any other world, making them just not needed. Red Stinger, I think, would also have to be A. I see the Schrodinger's flower tier. Nah. This tier list is mainly related to like how useful the plants were within the challenge, not really the qualifications of the flower. How are you doing, Red Mist? Oh, you're gone. Where'd you go? Where are you at? Everyone's dead except for, well, Matt. Now where did they go? That's an actual question. Where did they go? What department are they in? I honestly couldn't tell you where they are. Oh, wait, found them. Wait, no, wait, that's Riding Hood. That's not Red Mist. Oh, wait, they're just running around. There they are. Found them. Alright, so they're still somehow on first phase after almost 15 minutes. So, anyway, back to the tier list. Red Stinger. I think I would have to give A again, because, like, Red Stinger also had quite a lot of uses throughout, like, Lost City, and I think, like, mostly Neon Mixtape Tour. They're, like, the GOAT of that world. But, like, I'd say it'd be, like, low S tier. A feels more like plants that are used more often, where you got use these anytime. That is actually a good point. I think that would make top Red Stinger B. I think B is a high B is for Red Stinger. Stalia. They're a good. The fact that they're free makes them like have a higher use because like any plant that's free is really good. But I think they're once. But I didn't really. Actually, how often did I use them? Quite a bit when I think about it. They had quite a few uses. Good point. So I think I have to give Stalia B again. I think B is a good place for Stalia. Primal Sunflower, I think I have to give a low S tier, because B is for ones that are either really good, but in one world, or is useful, but filled by other flowers. Yeah, that is. I have to say A for Primal Sunflower. Actually, I think that is true. Primal Sunflower is very much a low A, because while they were useful, due to the high cost and you're not really being able to make back their sun cost, since it only makes 75, because, like, sure, Twin Sunflower is 125, but they can produce some very quickly for 100 sun, making them, you know, easily be able to make back their costs. Moonflower, I have to give C. Maybe actually D. Yeah, I think Moonflower is probably D, since I use them so little in the challenge. Pretty sure the levels they are actually in, there's like, probably like the first few days of Modern Day. And that's it. I decided that they're bad. Yeah, that's true. And D is kind of just like, not that... Yeah. Once again, I feel like for a lily... Actually, for that country, I think the lily pad should be moved to C. No F? Actually, that's good. We should make an F tier. Add row below F. Alright, then we have a... Oh, never mind. Actually, I just turned D into F. Hold on. D tier. F tier. Alright. Let's put lily pad back in D, and let's put Moonflower in Duskclobber, that's her name. Duskclobber in F, because, like, they were used so little within the challenge that they're honestly not that good. Grimrose, on the other hand, I think I have to give C. As well as their insta-killing mechanic is really good, there were so many times within the challenge where they just, like, it never targeted what I want them to, making them, like, so... what the hell is it going to play with? Oh, this is a 5-minute song. I'm gonna skip. What's the next song? Actually, I like this one. This one's really good. Yeah. Grimrose, once again, C, because, like, they're so oftenly targeted zombies I didn't want them to target, where I just feel like they weren't that useful. But their cheap cost also puts them higher from, like, D and F. Okay, so, let's see. Dandelion, I think I might have to get... I feel like S would be a really good... Actually, maybe A? High A, I'd say, for Dandelion. Dandelion's definitely a high A, because, like... I say this one is good. A feels right. Yeah. Blover, I think I would have to give D. Because I didn't actually start using Blover. But Blover is D. Yeah. Clover is very much a D. I didn't figure out they were a flower until Holiday Mashup. That was like so late into the challenge where they just didn't have any uses. And even then, using like so little. Yeah. Cactus, I think I would have to give S. Cactus is very much an S, because I use them so much. And Dandelion and Clover is Bob. Agreed, yeah. I used... This is another really good song. Cactus I use so much, but they were just really good. Thanks to like their... I think they're mainly carried by their plant food, but still. That plant food is really good. Blooming Heart, once again C. Definitely higher than Bloomerang, though. Actually, I think Ghost of Grimrose is higher than Bloomerang, because Bloomerang's probably one of the least useful plants here, but still good. They were good early game, but like... Blooming Heart... What did that do? Blooming Heart's whole gimmick is that they're a lobbing plant, but with each attack, they deal slightly more damage. Adding like a debuff to them. Which is not the best, because of the fact that, like, you know, most zombies are gonna die before they can really get their damage stacked up. But their plant food is also really good, so I think that's what they deserve C. Boingletta, on the other hand, I think Boingletta deserves B, because they were quite useful in some levels. Mainly ones with a lot of gravestones and stuff. and destroyable tiles, because they can, like, almost instantly destroy. But what they do, Boing Letta, basically when they're planted down, they deal damage to all grid items and freeze all zombies. And then afterwards, once they're planted, they have, like, a recharge, and they only, like, do their effect only in their lane. Which makes them quite useful, once again, for destroying grid items. I feel like there were some levels that I feel like I wouldn't be able to plant if it weren't for Boing Letta, because I don't have, like, Wraith Buster and stuff. And now... Cauliflower, well, is a plant I actually really like. I have to give them D. High D. Because once again, they were used so little within the challenge. You know, so they just never had really a use within the challenge. But I couldn't really find a use proper for them. Now, well, I'm gonna have another quick check on the game. Didn't they just hit Mushroom but worse? I wouldn't say worse, but yeah, kind of. Anyway, are we on like phase 2 yet for this fight? That's Scarecrow. That is not Mist. What the hell is Red Mist now? You stupid orchestra. Let me see. Oh, there they are. No, that was once again Scarecrow. Ah, there they are. Okay, they're finally on phase 2, and they're currently fighting with Riding Hood. They're on phase 2 at the moment, so we have quite a long way to go. For the time being. Anyway, yeah, they're kind of just the worst Hypnoshroom. But they do have the benefit of being able to target hypnotized zombies that Hypnoshroom couldn't. And then, yeah, we can't even use Hypnoshroom for the challenge, so they're, once again, a solid D. Cattail, I think I might have to give, like, I think A. Maybe B, actually? High B. Yeah, I think a high B, because they were useful, but there's some scenarios where another plant would have been better for to use besides Cattail. So a high B, I think. Vanilla, I think, is like a medium C, because they have their uses, but they're not F. I say F. I mean, actually, you... Plant? Ah, I see. Alright, they can get high F. Well, they do have their uses. They were used, once again, they do no damage. They actually deal 10 damage, Top Hat, which is so little that it's basically nothing. For some added context for their damage, pea shooters deal 20. A pea shooter deals 20 damage. And it takes about like 10 peas to kill a basic zombie with no armor whatsoever. They basically have to double that to kill a basic zombie, and their stalling ability does not benefit in any way. What the hell is this? Is this Big Bath? No, this is Greenhouse. I'm chilling. Mediuming off the music, but if we're gonna put on Greenhouse, I'm putting on the actually good song of it. Alright, chat. Time for the house-like carpet. Anyway, next up is Alchemy Lily. Go, no, go. I'm in the house-like carpet. Yes. Oh, yes, this one throws potions. It does. Hold on. Love this song. We all love the house-like carpet song. Anyway, Alchemy Lily. I think, once again, I think C was where they go, because, well, they did have some uses. I feel like, once again, they're a plant I didn't really often use. So I think another C is where this one is. This one belongs. Napalm Mechanic, I think I would have to give A, because I use them quite a bit, and they're really good in, like, certain levels where... For attacking backwards was also pretty useful. Yeah, I'm gonna take another look at, like, got it. Oh, or at least I'm halfway through phase 2. Yes, the gear. Yes, the gear one. I've lost the red mist again. What the hell are they? So many roamers. They're somewhere, I can tell you that. I think I just... No, that's MOSB. They're somewhere. I'm gonna find them real quickly. I feel like they're currently doing their Gold Rush attack, though. Couldn't tell you where they are, but they're... I'm so glad we don't have the sound on. It's like, if we did have the sound on, we would have to be hearing both megahertz and, like, orchestra at the same time. And I don't think we want to hear both those guys at the same time. Where are they? Did they vanish, or, like... Blue Star, where is it? Did you absorb them into you? No. No, no. Oh, there you go. Jeez, we're only at half health for their second phase. Jeez. Anyway, back to the tier list. So yeah, Maypop Mechanic, I'd have to give A, because they had quite a lot of uses. Lotus Root, they were really good in Carnival, but other than that, I didn't really use them often, so I think a low B is where I would put them. At least here. The Root. Yes, the Root. Hi. Welcome in, Mr. Big. How are you doing today? We're currently waiting for the red mist to die, so we're making a tier list. We're both eating French toast. And I might have to go get some more, so we might have to quick intermission. Anyway, Boom Balloon Flower is definitely D. They are high D once again. I'm gonna swap from Lilypad and Clover. What is this tier list for? This tier list is for my Flowers Only challenge. Basically just ranking all the flowers from usefulness. When they do Boom Balloon Flower, basically just places a balloon that explodes. Once again, I barely used them throughout the challenge, so, you know, barely any use. And now, Witch Hazel, that's her name. Witch Hazel, they can turn plants, zombies, plants. They can turn zombies into puff shrooms or toadstools if you use their plant food. I think I might have to give them like mid-C, middle and C, right? Because they did have their uses. Witch? Yes, it's a witch. They do have their uses, but once again, I barely found those uses. Burn the witch? No, don't. They'll do extra damage to them since they're a grass type. Anyway, next up is Chomper. Now, Chomper here, they had their uses, actually. Chomper had quite a few uses, so I think Chomper would go in... I say low B. Little Chompy Boy? Yeah, it's the Chompy Boy. Chomper, I think they go in low B, once again. Homing Thistle, definitely mid-C, once again. Because, once again, another plant I didn't really use that often, making them not super useful. Yeah, B because they can insta-kill zombies, but the slow recharge, yeah. And also the fact they don't pair well with Blockly, since due to Blockly's bigger hitbox, Chomper's unable to eat zombies. And now for Daisy Chain. I have to say low A for Daisy Chain, because they actually were quite useful in the levels that I did use them in. They have quite a lot of uses thanks to their stalling ability and such. Hocus Crocus? Another D. I basically never used them. And the levels I did was basically a joke. Ale? Or aioli? Last piece of French toast. I'm all out of French toast. A sass on that face? Yeah. We're talking about Hocus Crocus. They do quite a bit of sass. Anyway, next up is Ale. Once again, I think easy S. Actually, they get an S purely for being bisexual. They are the bisexual. Which I'm gonna move. Cactus is probably better than Sunflower, so I'm gonna move them up. They get an S because A, they can heal plants. Well, most of them. Their walls, yeah. And also, yeah, he kept my walls up. Also, they're bisexual, so you know, bonus points. Lotus root is a plant who is actually quite useful. Is a bisexual. Yes. The type of species plant that Alias is also like bisexual. It's looking at both male and female. Not good in water, not like too good out of water. They're actually pretty good out of water as well. So I think they're another A, I'd say. I think they were not as good as Daisy Chain, but still pretty good. Next up, we have a. They like both male and female. I'm pretty sure the type of plant that eel is can have like both male and female like genitalia, I believe. If I can remember correctly, because I did that research back like 2 months ago when I did like part 2. No, part 3. I got them in part 3, I remember. I mean, next up we have Asperius, who, you know, I have to give it S. They were, even though I only used them for one world, this was the only world I could use them in, they were still really good. Space. I had to put them, I would say in the middle of S. I mean, not S, A. Because, well, once again, when they used them within one world, that one world they were really good in. They're both, they're cheap, and they can do multi-lane attacking. Oh, hey, wait, is the red mist in the... Oh. Oh, no, that's not the red mist. That is the Pinyanto. What's the red mist up to now? I'm guessing they have to be at least phase 3 at this point. Still? How? I feel like at this point you should... Oh god, that's so little red white damage. The poor employees who got hit by, borrowing heaven. The poor lads. Anyway, back to the tier list. Actually, before we continue the tier list, I'm gonna quickly go get some more French toast, if there's any left over. So I'll be right back, chat. I'm just gonna quickly... Can I, like, control seeding? Yeah, I can. Alright, you guys can watch the red mist for a bit. I'm gonna go get some more French toast. Alright, chat, I've returned with more French toast. Let us get back to the tier list. I guess I won't let me shrink it down like that. Guess I'll do it like this. Nope, not alerts. Lockport. There we go. Anyway, back to the tier list, chat. Now those 2 red toast. Let's go French toast to be specific. Okay, back to the tier list. First one. Anyway, Puff Apple. Puff Apple is once again an A. Purely because once again they're really useful in the one world that I use them in, but again, Also, having a cheap wall plant that can actually defend is also just really nice. So yeah. Anyway, we have finally moved on to all of the B. It's B. I don't really. Why do you think it's B? It's just good in one world. Well, I can only use it in one world. Top Hat. And that was the last. I used it in the last world of the challenge, so they're only gonna be good in one world. So you know. But sure, to appease you. Exactly. Okay, to appease you, they can go in high A. B then. You get it late? Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, now we can finally move on to all the premium plants. Starting off with Buttercup. They're definitely an A. Buttercup is very much an A. They were one of the original homies back in the first part. They've been through this challenge throughout the entire of it, and they're just having a wall plant, which is really good. So they are definitely high A. I don't think they're better than Snapdragon though, because I still continue using them. So yeah. Draftadil, I definitely have to give in C. So they had their uses. They are cheap and cute. Yeah, that's a good one. Draftadil definitely in C, because I only use them. They're like the middle part of the challenge. They're in like Far Future, Dark Age, and Big League Beach. Outside of that, I didn't really use them that much, so you know. Anyway, next up, Top Hat, your personal favorite. Good old Void Orchard. Now I'm guessing you want them in S, Top Hat, but I feel like Void Orchard, easy S. S+. To be honest, I have to disagree with you. Void Orchard, well, really good. I feel like they were going to be used as much in the later game. So I think they can go right next to Snapdragon, because since they were always used as a combo, you guys usually came together in a pair. It's usually good to have them together, so you know. I think they both can start to be in the same tier as each other. Power Lily is easily an S tier. There's free plant food for basically 175 sun. Yeah, they better above Snapdragon. Alright. Yeah, and also the fact that they combo really well, just getting Cactus as plant food makes them also really good. But the F tier is mysteriously vanished for some reason. What the hell did that happen? Anyway, Mistletoe is an F because I basically used them like once within the challenge and then never again. Ice Bloom, I think I would have to give an S. Ice Bloom is definitely an S tier because Rip Mistletoe. Yeah, Mistletoe is only used like once, maybe twice. But other than that, not really. Then again, for day 28 and never use them again. That is true. Anyway, next up is once again Ice Bloom S tier because I use them so much in the challenge. And also just like in Insta Plant is just really good all in all. So you know, obviously an S tier. Next up is Jardachoke, who I will give a C. Jardachoke is definitely a high. I think they're in the middle. They're better than Draftadil. They're one of the main people who helped carry day 28. So you know, they get middle C. But other than that, I didn't really use them that much afterwards. Blockily is an A. Blockily is definitely an A because like being like the first high health wall plant. Actually, hold on. Is the redness finally on phase 3 or somehow no? Despite it all, the red mist is still on phase 2. After 40 minutes of this. Probably because the only reason they're just getting slowly chipped away by them. And some of the other Abnos are just either fighting each other or just not in the same room as them. Where even is that? Or I know they're just not doing anything like Big Bird. I have to say Blockly is better. Better in what way? Because I think they're high S, you know, they're high S. This is like the high S. They run the 3 wallflowers. It is true. I think they can go. They are the best. I wouldn't call them the best. No, yeah, they do. They can counter fishermen, so they do get that. They can go higher than Buttercup, to say. They are the best out of the wall plants. Yeah, definitely out of all the wall plants, they're definitely probably the best. They are the most expensive out of all the wall plants, though, so there's that. After that, we have Turkey Poult, who I have to give B, high B. They're really good in Lost Cities, but other than that, they didn't have much use. They did have some uses, just not a lot. Yo, my goat. Yeah, it's your goat. And high B because, well, they had their uses. I don't use them as often. They soloed Ancient Lost City. Yeah, they did. Actually, I think it deserves them to get. That deserves them high B. That deserves them top B. Next up is Flower Pea, or as their actual name is, Solar Pea. Solar Pea is definitely a C. They're high. Actually, they're like. They're like top 3 in C tier. It's like I barely used them, but they did have their uses. They had their few uses here and there, but other than that, they didn't have the most amount of use out of all of them. Put them in the banned tier? No. They can stay in C. After that, we have Wasabi Whip. Who at first, if I was doing this after I finished like Jurassic Marsh and stuff, I would probably put in like C. Like D, even. But let's say low B because it was free sun, yeah. Again, I think I would put them higher than the rest of them because they do have more uses. Now, Wasabi Whip, once again, I think they deserve an. I don't know if I like A because they were only really useful. I think the highlight of their use was in like Hydrothermic Hollow, which is like another late game world. I think high B. They can go. I think they're before Cat's Elbow. Shrinking Violet is to be honest, I think I have to give Shrinking Violet a B because while their gimmick is useful, to be honest, it was used so little because of the fact I have so many plants that just stun, and their effect just doesn't apply to zombies that are temporarily stunned. So I have to give it to like middle D. Pull Snapdragon, I would definitely have to give. I think I have to give it like a mid B. I'd say low C. I actually think that is good. Low C. You can go I can go before Grimrose. Like bottom C, yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna put Bloomerang a bit higher up than these two. Because they were like below Bloomerang. Yeah. I think these two definitely deserve to be higher than Bloomerang. Even lower. Apologies. Cold Snapdragon. What song is this? Oh, I'm gonna skip this one. There we go. Gold Snapdragon, I think I would have to give B because once again, they were added like during like the late game, so I didn't have that many uses because at that point I had so many other gooder plants. So like I probably just I think I had like cactus and stuff, so you know. High B is where they go. Yeah, we already have Snapdragon. We have better Snapdragon. Now, Bramblebush is another good one. I think they're low A. I have to give Bramblebush low A because once again another late game edition. Hold on, I'm gonna eat some more French toast. Yeah, they are next to each other. That's true. Good Trap Flower, yeah. They could remove armor, they could stall out the more problematic zombies, besides like guards. And other than that, really good playing. Up next, and lastly, ignore this other Maypop mechanic. I accidentally added 2, so just ignore this one. So lastly, our last flower, unless I accidentally forgot someone. Oh my god, free Roblox gift cards! Oh my god, that's so incredible. Anyway, lastly, we have homie. This, Blue. It's Heathseeker, that's her name. Heathseeker is definitely an... Hey. The panic button? Yeah. They're the panic button. I had to put them, I would say, an A once again. Bottom of S? Actually, I think that's a good idea. Bottom of S. Bottom of S, because a panic button, just like, they're really good in a lot of worlds once I start using them. Those panic buttons are always good. Yep. And ignoring, once again, this singular Maypop mechanic that I accidentally added. I accidentally added 2, once again. That, concludes the tier list. Literally. That literally finishes about. Anyway, let's give another look at the Red Mist. The Red Mist is currently on... It's almost ended phase 2. And it's almost been an hour of this. Oh, first, before we do anything, I want to download this. Download image. There we go. See if you like it. I like the tier, so I think the tier list is pretty good. I agree with all of our takes here. It's like, oh, the image down. I'm just gonna close this page because, you know, since I already have it opened, Twin Sun, a bit too low. I think they're in a good spot. I think they're in a good spot compared to like everything else. Anyway, I think that can conclude the tier list. I downloaded the image, so I think I'm just gonna close it because like I don't really need it open anymore. As you know, I already. Anyway, let me close that. Let me. No, the Red Mist is back on full screen. Let me pause the music for a moment and just. Actually, no. Let me put the music back on. Let's be honest, none of us wants to hear the actual game music soundtrack at the moment. Anyway, Red Mist, it's almost done phase 2. After almost an hour of this. It is almost done the second phase. Can you believe it, chat? The Red Mist is almost done their second phase. Then again, I'm pretty sure in phase 3 they become weak to white damage, so... No, I can't. They're not. Cannot what? Okay, they're almost dead, chat. Well, they're not. They're almost done phase 2. After almost an hour of this. Almost an hour of making a tier list. Just... I cannot believe it. No. Okay. Blue Star, thank you for being the MVP of this, Blue Star, because you're probably doing like the most damage. Kinda lucky that they showed up in the area where Orchestra is, because I'm pretty sure he's doing just like casual white damage. They're almost dead, chat. They're almost below 50. Almost at phase 3. Can you believe it? Alright, one more Blue Star attack and they're at phase 3. There we go. Phase 3. I'm pretty sure they're now weak to white damage. Yeah, they are very much weak to white damage, or normal. I would tell you, but because this guy's stupid curtain's like currently in the way, so I can't really tell. Orchestra, you can't hurt them. They're currently immune to everything. Quit trying. Anyway, how's Matt doing in all this? Or how are you doing, Matt? Matt's fine. He's just mad chilling in there. Hey, where did the rest... Oh, Red Mist is just hanging out here now. This guy. Our singular nugget, our singular good nugget that's currently hiding in the shelter for this entire strategy to work. I'm pretty sure now weak to white. No, you're normal to white, meaning that blue star is now dealing a total of 20 damage now. Can you believe it? 20 damage. We can be here for slightly less time. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Orchestra. I know. Anyway, I'm just gonna post the tier lists quickly. And, yours, and, Matt's. How many phases are there? There's 4. We're currently on phase 3. The last one's probably going to take the least amount of time because in phase 4, they stop hiding in, like, the middle areas. They start running around. I mean, they'll actually encounter Abnos. And also, they're weak to everything at that point, so other things can actually start hurting it for actual damage. So at least at phase 4, we'll be done. And after that, I'm probably going to do one more normal day and then, like, a day 1 restart to get everything, like, done. Anyway, how long is this boss fight? Well, on my second attempt that I lost, that attempt almost took me 2 hours. But this shouldn't take too long, because in that attempt, I was doing not that well. So, you know, maybe an hour, actually. I honestly can't remember how long it's took. At least an hour or 2. Now, I'm going to post these images. Alright, here's the best part. The best part of this boss thing, because at this point, it sounds like Megalovania. Anyway, you turn the speed up for a few more seconds, Chubb. Never mind. So, now what? Wow, good job, Red Mist. You dealt 112 damage to him. Oh yeah. Also, the funny thing about the third phase of this fight is that she's really consistent at just attacking in the wrong direction. It's like, look, she's trying to hit Orchestra, but like, she may be stupid, chat. She may be stupid. It's like, what are you throwing at? Oh, hi, Current Dream. Hello, Dreaming Current. How's it going? There's so many Abnos are just doing nothing. Like, come on, Queen of Hatred. You can actually probably deal some serious damage right now to him. She is stupid, that's why we love her. Nah, it's not less that she's stupid. I'm pretty sure she's quite intelligent. She's quite a battle strategist, but she's just like, just blame this game being, like, as I've said many times before, the Fallout New Vegas of Project Moon games. We love this game to death, but my god is it buggy. It can only really be fixed via mods. I literally had to install an optimization mod just so this game could run well. Good job, German gunman. You dealt like, I think like 10 damage to him. You go, guy. You go, German gunman. Wait, this is good. Oh no, the battle of the century. You missed. You missed a little. What are you aiming for? feel like as soon as she gets the fit. Hello all around helper. Also known as the Reddit one. The one that looks like Reddit. That like buzzsaws. Oh, wait. She's moving, chat. She's moving location. Where will she go? Where is she ending up? Oh no. Come on. I feel like if she ended up like the middle area of the upper layer, that's where she would get the most amount of damage taken to her. Because like so many of the roaming abnormalities could have a chance of just wandering up here. And again, we kind of have to rely on luck for like something like Queen of Hatred to like teleport to this specific room to try and kill them. Or you know, at least use her super laser piss to try and kill them. More French toast. So chat. I was thinking of putting on another game while we wait. So I found this game called Clover Pit. It's like a gambling game. So do you guys want to like play that while we wait? Sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna close Spotify because that game has its own music, I think. So you know. Hold on. Let me find it. Clover Pit demo, gambling game. It's just like Balatro. No, not really. Clover Pit. Oh, I need to set up a page for it. The game loads. That is. The game decides to load. Oh, there we go. English, please. Continue. Hold on, I need to... apparently the game isn't registered. Hold on, I need to... Oh, not move the words down. Lock for... Drink that down once again. Hold on. New... Display capture. Oh, wait. Not that, not display capture. Remove. Window capture. Okay, perfect. Let me move it down. A little lock up soon. Let's put a little love core, and there we go. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna change the stream game because I don't want to misinform people. Clover Pit. Gambling. Well, waiting for the redness to die. There we go. Stream title changed. Anyway, this is Clover Pit. I've seen someone else play it, being a specific Clipsicle guy. Hey, that's true. Hello, player. You're about to play a small demo of Clover Pit. This game is in active development, and making games is hard. So if you encounter bugs, balance issues, etc., please let us know. Feedback is really important. Yes, the full version will feature many more upgrades. Ah, yes, the Cycle Man. Yes. Wait. Clover Pit. Demo. Let's begin. So this is basically the gambling game. Wait. Oh no. The game is not registering. Hold on. That's not good. Oh no. Game is The game is not registering for my window. Oh, I'm gonna try closing it and reopening it. Hold on. How are you doing, Red Mist? Just gonna give you a quick little check. And, all right, they're on phase 3 now. Okay. Oh, they're almost dead. Okay, they're almost done phase 3. Hold on. Can I set up Clover Pit before the Red Mist dies, chat? Hold on. Is this game... I might have to use window capture. An 8% speedrun, yeah. Can I, Dr. Brains 008, try to get this game working? Because I probably should have tried setting this up before stream. Okay, game capture, whisper, specific window, Clover Pit. Oh, I've got. Oh, I'm gonna move this down. There we go. Will it work now? Okay, it's working. It's working. I got it to work, chat. God, I'm so smart. Anyway, Clover. Anyway, the game. Let's play the video game now, because we can actually see. Pick an option. New run. Welcome. I hear you like to gamble. No need to panic. You can play and forget about the world outside. Chat, remember, this is actually Matt. This is Matt inside the shelter right now. You know, gamble time? Yeah. This is currently the shelter that Matt's in at the moment. That's him chilling out in here. No need to panic. You can play and forget about the world outside. Now, need to explain how things work here. Got my mouse. Yes. Alright, listen carefully. I won't repeat myself. They're playing as Matt? Yes. This is Matt, currently within the shelter, gambling. This is actually what the inside of the shelter looks like. Trust me. I worked at Project Moon. This is where you can deposit. Are we playing 2 games at once? Yes and no. We're waiting for Red Mist to die. Hold on. Okay. We're currently waiting for the Red Mist to die, that's in the corner. And so the fastest time we're currently playing Clover Pit. This is where you deposit the coins you earn. If you're not able to deposit enough coins in a certain amount of rounds, well, you'll find out. At the end of every round, you'll get back interest based on your current deposit coins. Keep depositing to earn more. If you deposit all the debt early, I'll reward you 4 Clover tickets for every round left. You mean, yes, we did make a tier list. Now, a slot machine. You decide how many spins you want to do for each round. In each round, you will receive 1 Clover ticket, even more in certain conditions. Remember to spend your Clover tickets to buy Lucky Charms. They will improve your odds of surviving. I have never seen it, but it's so cute. It was not that useful it is very cute, I'll give you that, but it was not used that much within the challenge. It was based off usefulness anyway. Spending coins to buy Lucky Charms will improve your odds of surviving. The store restocks for free whenever you manage to deposit or requested coin at the ATM. And it's pretty. It is pretty. Well, I'm done talking. You remember all of it anyway. Okay, use WSD to move. Restock. Stonks plus 5 for your interest. Oh, to RQKC with top hat. Terra deck. If a Lucky Charm triggers during a spin, raise this bonus by 1. If nothing triggers, reset this bonus. Diamond Picture, trigger by red button. Diamonds manifest more often during the current round, for 1 at the end of every deadline. Plus 20% chance for coins to have the golden modifier. There's also a Hello? No one at the end of it. Look. There's also a toilet in the corner. Ah. Ah, that's the credits. Ah, that's cute. That's your final reward. I still haven't decided what you'll get. Oh. Well, let's go gambling! I see symbols. Cherries, clovers, diamonds, sevens. Multiplier times 1. Well, let's go gambling. 7 spins.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. What do I get? Oh, 2 cherries. Spin again. 2 lemons. Yo. What in there? More lemons. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it. Ah. No. 2 rounds left. Ah, I see. Thank you very much. What are these 2? Yeah. +5 for your interest. 20% for the for coins to have the golden modifier. Okay, I guess I'll purchase this. See what it does. Interesting. How about depositing some coins? You'll earn interest in every round. Oh, trying to make deposit 30, debt 75. I think that'll be enough. Let's go for 3 spins this time.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. Oh, yo! Yo! Look at all that moolah! Did you not read the explanation of the symbol? I know what I'm doing. I'm kidding. Dang it. Want something good? Ah, darn it. No spins left. 1 round left. You have 1 round left to deposit your coins. You've been warned. Oh god, there's a trap door below us. I'm nowhere close to paying off my debt. Plus 5% interest. I feel like that'll be a good investment. Now, let's go gambling!
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling! Darn it. Alright. Alright. Okay, good. Good. Alright. Oh no. Oh! Yo! Yo! Alright. Deposit your coins so you'll find out what happens next. Alright. Understood. Alright. Good job. Oh, got another deadline. Reached the amount of the 200. Let's see. Here's your deadline bonus. Don't say I don't treat you. By the way, the cost to play a slot machine increases after every deadline. I don't know. Oh. Don't trust everyone. Hello. Hey, any news? Buy me some energy drinks. I can't quit now. Double jackpot values. This time I'm betting on orange. Add an ambitious modifier. A random lucky charm you have equipped. This sounds useful. Orange, yellow, green, whatever. My phone should be disconnected. Ooh, it's golden. It's glowing. Cat. Whenever flustered patterns trigger during a spin, you earn money equal to your current interest. 9. Ooh, that sounds good, actually. Let me have a cute little cat. Aw. Actually, before we continue, let me have a quick look in the red mist. How is she doing? She's probably at least on final phase at this point. If I knew where she was... Where is she? She'd be on at least final phase at this point. Okay, yeah, she's on... Okay, yeah, she's dying very quickly. She will be dead in no time. But, for the time being, let's go gambling! Okay, let's go and go for free spins. Let's not waste too much money. Oh no. That was a terrible run. Okay, can I buy any more charms? No, I cannot. So once again, I'm only going for free.
Let's go gambling.
Coins are currently my highest valued. Oh, wait. Yo! $71! Holy guacamole! Darn it. Darn it. Alright, final round. It's probably enough. What's this? Grants plus 7 luck for the last spin of a round. Trigger by a red button. That sounds useful. Well, we got our things. Stonks. Ah, I see. Alright, let's go for 7 spins this time, because I don't want to lose.
Go gambling.
Let's go gambling! Alright. Ah, drats. Drats. Oh? No! That's 100! Jeez. Coins give 30. Wait, I think 30 each, but... Ah. Okay. Let's hope I'm lucky. Okay, I'm... Yo! I made bank that level. That round. Deposit your coins. The deadline is now. Yes, sir. You can now encounter the pattern 666. If you score it at the slot machine, you'll lose all money earned that round. Oh no. You need to reach the amount of... You'll now need to reach the amount of 666. The irony, isn't it? Oh, hello? Double your coins, set tickets to 0. Activate all your other phone abilities, then lose all current lucky charms. I love cryptic values. Give me back my money. Hold on, can I purchase something? Trigger round. Plus 5 luck for the current spin. This turns after 12 activations. I guess I'll purchase that. If 666 is going to trigger, transform it into normal symbols and discard this charm. Okay, so a safe lock. Perfect. Sure. Ready to gamble? And then I just... Oh, I just cheated the final phase, but, I'm feeling dangerous. So let's gamble, shall we? Yo, double sevens. No. I'll be fine. See? Thank you, cat. 6. 88 people tickets. Alright, let's see how lucky I am. You're not the most lucky, but still, pretty good, pretty good. I could just end it right now, actually. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hey, chat. Alright, chat. The Rent Mist is dead. Hold on, let me finish this. Let me deposit my money. Congratulations, again, but you'll never have enough, am I right? Managed amount of 2,222. Jeez. Coming! Double the value of diamonds and coins. Double the value of clovers and bells. This one. I don't know if you gave both up away. What do we got here? Plus 2 spins per round. That could be pretty good. Plus 7. Extra chance for bells to have golden modifier. I'm gonna put one more item. So I'm gonna put the cat food. So anyway, Red Mist is dead. I'll go deal with that in a moment. But first, I'm gonna deposit most of my money in. We got F. Yeah, my rank is depending on my survival rate, so you know. 7 spins. Go for... You know what? I'm feeling lucky.
Let's go gambling.
I feel extra lucky today. Darn it. Ha ha ha. Oh, look at that. Oh, what? Pepper activated. Ha 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 ha. Darn it. Alright. Pepper activated again. Yo. Ah. Ah, that doesn't count. Alright, the eye activates. Look at all them lemons. Alright. Alright, how much do I need left? Can I make that? Oh, hey. I almost came, but I'm going to save what I have left. Legendary, I see. Alright, let's go for another 7 spin. I guess 9 spin.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling! Oh, the pepper. Alright, good, good. Come on. Alright, I'll take that. The pepper activated again. Okay, that was close. Okay. Calm down, game. Oh. Yo! I think I win now. Oh, yep. Aye. Alright. You now need to reach the amount of 12,500. Oh. Seems like a fair amount to reach for your final reward. Oh, they're coming! Lucky Charms at the store. Next restock at the store. Clover's manifested more often. +1 permanently. Plus 5% of my interest. I think that's the best one here. Any good items? 7. What's my best modifiers? It's kind of coins. Nothing to really boost. Whatever plus 3 patterns triggers during a spin times 2 money to all values until end of round. Yep. I can't even use that. I think I'm not gonna buy anything. Jackpot times 10. Ooh. Yeah. That's... I probably should insert some of my coins, but... Ooh. Can you get rid of the pepper? I'm gonna save it, because I know it despawns after a while, so, you know, I want to keep it for now. Right, the pepper activated. Come on, where's my luck? Right, the eye. Oh. Yo! That didn't give me anything. The hell am I... Leave some coins for a shot shit. It ain't free. Maybe I should replace one of them for... How many activations this time left? 5 left. Alright. 5 spins. For this one. Alright. Man, not great. Come on. Okay. 667. The classic number. Okay. Yo! Alright. I don't think I'm winning this one, chat. Guess I have to go all in!
Let's go again.
Yo! I made a wise investment coming here. Let's go gambling! Ooh. Ooh. Nope. That scared me like that game. Pepper activation. Nice. Oh. Oh, different. Whoa. Jackpot! Yeah. So this is what it feels like to be a big shot. Too bad, you need more coins. Look, oh, no! You died. Playtime 21 minutes, 15 seconds. Deadline cleared. 4 spins performed, some coins earned. Tickets earned. Lucky Charms bought. 7. Oh man. Let's just the game. Ooh. Wait, wait, game. Yes. Alright, so, the red mist is now dead. Let me close that game capture. Lobotomy. There we go. Yeah. Hold on, let me switch the game back to Lobotomy. The red mist who died. The red mist to die. Perfect. Remaining 8. 1 dead 8. And it only took an hour and 8 minutes, chat. Can you believe it? Oh. Hold, calm down, game. It's okay. Breathe, game. Breathe. Okay, okay, I can. Hold on. Alright, chat, we can turn the music back on. Oh. Whoops. Let me read that. Why are you looking at me like that? You look like a thief just turned up on your doorstep. Honestly, didn't expect to see you here. Or, well, to be exact, I knew that you would come here eventually, but I didn't expect it to be this soon. They had such a sour expression when we talked. Oh, by the way, Top Hat, because I know you're not that invested in the Lobotomy Corp lore. This is Gabura. This is the person that we've just beat up. This is Gabura. They were the Red Mist, and we kicked the abnormalities kicked their ass. It only took us an hour. We talked. We actually liked me, didn't you? Or I guess Cal was her original name. What the hell? This asshole. Not really an asshole. I mean, You know, I don't have any contact with the lives of the people from the back streets, nor the pain they go through. Perhaps I have been living a mere affluent, yet cowardly life compared to them. And what I've always felt so ashamed of everything, even to be graced by a small ray of sunshine. It took an hour. It did. An hour of just waiting. But hey, we won eventually, and we got to gamble in the end. And it wasn't always all that rough. I understand that it must have been a hard decision to come here, so thank you. Sooner or later, we'll have to deal with unexpected hardships here. Matt is traumatized. Matt's fine. They were just stuck in the bunker. They were safe. Matt was gambling in the bunker. There's just too many problems to solve and to try and solve them peaceful ways. They fell down a hole. They're fine, trust me. It said they lived, so they're obviously fine. The real reason I chose to speak to you out of all the other syndicates or fixers that day was actually because of something rather trivial. What was it? For being honest, I thought I could barter with you for cheaper prices. Looks like it was a mistake to come here. I'll be going now. Please, hear me out. Let them cook. I saw you pay for the funeral expenses of an old lady whom you didn't even know. Is the rest just going to be LobCorp? Yes. I'm probably going to be doing a day one restart, so, you know. Just going to be the grind. Alright, I'm guessing you're going to be making your leave now, Top Hat, or just lurking? I'm guessing you're just going to be lurking now, Top Hat? The grind. Yes, the grind. Yeah, I'm a lurk. Alright, have fun lurking, and hope you have a lovely rest of your day, Top Hat. I'm going to do this. I saw you pay for a funeral. Oh, yeah. I truly admire your kindness. I even look forward to seeing it myself. This can cause an entire alleyway to be infected with vermin if they get buried properly. Besides, I just wanted to repay her for treating me to meals a couple of times. Understand? I've never been close to being a kind person my entire life. Why do you keep smiling, damn it? Bye-bye, Doc. Bye-bye, Top Hat. Just happy to be great as learning the best of the best. Carmen could not back up what she said. She surely did have a sharp eye for people. The tale of how she built her reputation could fill a chronicle of history books and then some. The only problem was that Carmen was too wrapped up taking care of others. She never had a moment to take good care of herself. You were on such a delightful upturn back then, so it's almost cruel to bring these memories back up. We were flying towards a limitless world that never seemed to end. By the way, who's the guy glaring at me? No, that's He's just always he just always has a serious look on his face. I beg of you, please protect the people here. I know I can trust you with this. From the past to the present, abnormalities have wandered the facility, killing numerous people. Despite my reputation, there were too many things that I just couldn't save. When I think about it, my entire life was far from one of justice. You probably wouldn't know much about the backstreet seeing as you stayed in the nest your whole life. Those streets were a place there is no need for justice, morality, or any pedestals like those. You have never been there before, you will understand. How agonizing and miserable the stories of people who live there are. How they are robbed of the chance to live a limited life. How unfair and unjust life is there. All I learned there was how to survive this miserable existence. I'm gonna have some water, hope you don't mind. But Carmen told me she wouldn't give up on anyone, even people like us. She also told us that the weak who had willing spirits could someday possess enough power to cut off the head. It was such an absurd and ridiculous thing to say. Why couldn't I just keep on with how my life was before? I'm not smart enough for all these complicated calculations. I can't even write a logical or computer report. The only thing I was able to do was draw my sword against those who opposed us. All my life, I only used my skills for my own survival. But that day, I have never felt more proud to be able to protect others. However, I wasn't able to protect anyone in the end. That cut me deeply. I was filled with anger and lost my mind for it. True. Even that other person survived thanks to me. I thought I had lost Carmen's will forever. But after all said and done, I had to have carried that will all the way here somehow, right? Guys, I think I'm gonna lobotomy and end up in a corporation. Ah, so true. Also, welcome in, Cheese. It's been a while. How have you been? I've been seeing you, I believe, since like one of the Deltarune streams. Speaking of which, I'm almost done with that. Almost done with making the videos for those. I've been good. Been good. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm almost finished up with the video. I got the thumbnail done yesterday. Just need to do one last re-look through it, which I probably will do later after stream. And then I'm going to upload it tomorrow on Monday. I hope it does well. Then again, it isn't Plants vs. Zombies related, so I don't have high hopes for doing well. But I hope it will. I feel like I can catch a bit of a break recently. What is this game about? I've never heard of it. This is Lobotomy Corporation. It is it's basically a multi-management sim where we work with these things called abnormalities and hope everything doesn't go badly. It tends to go badly more often than not. Anyway, we just spent the past hour doing a really dumb strategy to beat her boss fight. Because we were fighting a boss of her, and I just did a really dumb strategy to beat it. We spent the past hour making a flowers only tier list and playing a gambling game while waiting for her to die. So yeah, that's basically how that went so far in this stream. The Lobotomy Corp stream, that was very Lobotomy related. Let's go gambling, yeah. I might play the game again at some point on the stream, but don't know when. Probably would wait for it to be fully released though, because it is just a demo. Anyway. When we first reawakened in metal, we could feel the exact moment our final breath stopped, lodged into us like glass shards. Separately, I woke up with only rage left in my heart for the abnormalities. You miss her, right? I do too. I don't think she'll ever come back. I'll never get to see her shameless smile ever again. The one that made even people like me follow her. With her light that radiated from her, glowing so much that one couldn't hold all of it with both hands. But her will and promise will always remain the same, even after eternity has passed. There'll be a place where she can live on even after death. Oh, and also, all of these guys who are called Sephiroths, like her, they're not human, they're just robots. Listen, hear me out. If you're referring to Kabura, too bad, she's actually just a metal box. Hate to break it to you, Cheese. But they are just metal cute boxes. It's like, even better! Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot Deltarune fan. I guess you're not a stranger to metal boxes. Metal boxes with sentience. If you ever happen to remember it, please tell me. Tell me the gift she left behind for us. The courage to protect. Determination of the Seed of Light. Undertale fan can't read. I can't read, I'm an Undertale fan. What? My data and analysis are lacking in some degree, as this is the first time we've reached this point. Everything from here on out is a mystery. I know I'm not in a position to dare predict the outcome of your endeavors, but your task is not an impossible one. There is a real distinction between impossible and 0% possibility. As machines say that when something will never happen after taking every possibility into consideration, it has a 0% possibility. Do not hear me out. Perfect for Angela. Alright. I won't. You don't like the completely trustworthy robot assistant? Who definitely isn't evil in any way? No, I see. Thus, my vision of you succeeding through every tribulation in the future is not impossible. Rather, has a 0% possibility. However, I won't be disappointed if you fail. I am a machine after all. Even if the sandcastle you built crumbles yet again, I'll be able to put it up with much if nothing happens. Guys, you can trust me. No, but time is upon you. It's time to complete the final piece of the puzzle you have been missing. May the best of luck in the last leg of your journey. Saying something like, I hope you'll finally be happy with that something. That some leftover pain can be relieved now. Have long become empty words. There are several more things that I would like to say, but let me sum them up in one sentence. I wish you success this time. I enjoy being with you for not only those 45 days, but also the moments you don't remember. Sadly, Angela, we're gonna restart back to the one. Did we need to survive 24 more days for funny? Sorry, but I'm pretty sure this only goes up to like 60, at least over 50 days, so sadly that's not a possibility. I enjoy being with you for not only these 45 days, but also the moments you don't. Yeah, sadly no 6. Well, there's just one last Sephiroth you need to meet. Holds in his hands a warmth that looks so comforting, you can shatter people's hearts like they're nothing. I mean, you can't even access them. 0 out of 10 game. Anyway, Gerberto's suppression is done, meaning we get one of the best upgrades. Oh, game? Alright. To be honest, I might have to close and reopen the game to give the game a bit of a breathing room. Alright, the maximum amount of egos now is up to a maximum of 5. Can I get up to 5? Ones? No. I'm not surprised. TT2 reminds me of TF2. I see. Anyway, we finally have probably one of the best upgrades where we can purchase more than one ego. Like Palatro, I see. We can purchase one more gear from literally every employee. I mean, abnormality. Which is really good. So I'm going to quickly do that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go up to a maximum of 5. I think I have 2 pale damage weapons at last. Scarecrow. Army in black. Okay, so guys, I did some off-camera grinding. Yeah, this game is very much the only game we're doing off-camera grinding is, like, chill when it comes to streaming, because, like, so much of the game is, like, just off-camera stuff. It's like, once you have to do a day 1 restart, basically doing a bunch of stuff off-camera is, like, normal. Like, no one wants to watch you do through all of this again. Like, a lot of the early game is kind of just this. I do. I'm going to do it, like, right now. I'm going to do, like, another day. But, like, a lot of off-camera stuff kind of correlates to, getting back to the point where we're just at, but now with new abnormalities. And maybe we can finally get we can finally get some more good gear. You might guess. The big orb. Not you. You need to give ego gear. Another wow. I might have to do one more day, to be honest, literally just so I can get some more gear for specific abnos. Also, maybe to get these two done. I also need to put like all my employees back to where they belong, so you know. There's also that. So let me quickly do that. Put everyone back to where they belong. We go here. What did lamp do? There he is. You go here, you go here. Go here, you go here, and you go here. Do one more normal day of this, and then do another, once again, do a day one restart once we get enough, like, points, so I can basically just purchase another, Sound of a Star weapon. Like, that's literally the only thing I want to purchase. Also, probably another set of Da Capo gear as well. But, like, that's lower on my requirement. So it looks like you're upgrading cards in Balatro. So I love lobotomy tro. That made no sense. That joke made no sense. I'm so sorry. I'll just swap out gear and stuff, but like, it really doesn't matter. Let's just speed run through this day, basically. Yeah, max. What joke? Minus 12%. That means... Really? I'm off by 1? Ah, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just speedrun for this workday and just get it over with. You know? Nope. Yeah, I still need to work. I can worry about that. Oh yeah, I also need to... Also, we need to sacrifice 3 clerks. Also, the one thing you need to know about Lobotomy Corporation, these guys suck. These are clerks. Nobody likes them. They suck. Clerks suck. Nobody likes them. They only serve as sacrifices like this one. We also don't like this one. We do not like the Queen of Hatred. All Lobotomy Corp fans hate the Queen of Hatred. Fallout Shelter. Yeah, this is basically like those types of games. Pretty sure this game came out before, so like... That game is basically like Lobotomy Corporation if you really want to pin into semantics. I hope I can purchase the gear now. Ah. I also need to fill up this energy quota to get the workday finished as well. Let's just get those sets of gear as well. Yeah, I should probably also give... You quickly take this. How much time was added onto this? 77 minutes on that. Bam, 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 bam. Anyway, basically, all I have left are these last 2 layers. And I'm good to go. Maximum observation for every abnormality in the facility. Oh. That's an issue with 2 of them. Oh well, guess I'll just get that one at a later point. I really don't care though. Oh well. That ain't the end of the world, I guess. I'm gonna miss all these employees. I had such good memories of them for the past, like, 5 straight, probably like over a dozen streams I've had with these funny little guys. I'm gonna miss them, but I must restart one more time so I can get rid of most of them. Too bad, too sad, yeah. I'm gonna miss them, but at least, like, Bong Bongs if I come back. Iconic Lobotomy Corp character Bong Bong will come back as Bong Bong the 4th. The 4th Bong Bong, the Bong Bong heritage. That's the iconic Bong Bong heritage line. Bam, 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 bam. Most of the early game of LobCorp is also just really boring until like day 20. And we actually get this actual like gameplay. Like basically until then, nothing really happens. That's why most streamers, when they play like LobCorp, if they have to do a day 1 restart, tend to do a lot of it off screen. Just so, you know, when they get to the entertaining part. Oh no. Bang, 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 bang. Probably start working with the capital, but I'll work with the capital at the end of the workday, because even if I don't get all of his gear, I really don't care. The capo may have some good armor. I would definitely want his armor, but his weapon I could care less about. I mean, I couldn't care less. my voice is starting to die out. Been going for almost 2 hours. 2 hours of this LobCorp stream, and only about like 20 minutes of it has probably been like actual LobCorp. When I go for my second run through of the game, I'll probably only be picking abnormalities that A, I haven't gotten yet, and B, that aren't, like, a big issue. A lot of the weaker ones, still some elves, some elves. But, like, once again, specifically the weaker ones. Or the ones that won't tend to breach as much if I just leave them alone. AKA, oh, shoot. AKA, not you, because I hate you. No one likes the silent orchestra. Die, die, and die. Bam, 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 bam. Again, not feel bad that I'm executing all these clerks. They're not that useful. These execution bullets are really should be called clerk murder bullets. Because that's all you're really using them for. Just to kill clerks, because they suck. Lobster, lobster. Bong Bong the Third, would you please be so kindly to take out this green dawn for me? It's that singular one. There are not that lot of dawns, actually. Huh. Either they're currently teleporting through rooms and I can't see them because of that. Yep, there's one. A bunch of them are going through room transition so I can see them. Please attack the one that's literally right behind you. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Nope, and nope. And nope, and nope, and nope. Where the hells are the ones that I'm missing? Oh, there it is. Alright, good. Good, not too many died, meaning... Not too many clerks died, meaning nothing bad's going to happen. Good, 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 good. You work with that. You work with that. You work with that. Nothing work with that, because I don't want it to do anything bad. Do. Alright, halfway through the workday. Oh hey, you got Blue Star's gift. Cool. Cool, you got Sound of a Star. Now you have a blindfold on. How is everyone doing today? Because I actually never really got to talk about my day today because we're kind of busy talking about a lot of other stuff like doing the tier list and gambling. So not really much to talk about. My day's been pretty good. I just relaxed. I grabbed my laundry out of the dryer, and then I put it away. That was exciting. Riveting stuff there, I tells you. Some real riveting stuff. I tells you. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Why do I have to get a purple noon? Come on. I actually want to, not have to kill everything. Is that so hard to ask, game? Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Hmm. Ah. Ah. Hmm. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I'm fine with 2 Da Capo gears. That's fine enough for me. It's literally a 50-50 chance. Nothing could go wrong from that. From a literal 50-50. Okay, a few things could go wrong. Okay. Good to know. Hmm. Interesting. Alright, die, you bunny cubes. There we go. One last work with you, then I'm ending the workday. Alright. bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. How much even is the weapon? 196. Hmm. Bam, bam, bam. Still somehow going strong. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Do, 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 do. Alright. Yeah. One big stretch. Alright, that's enough of that workday. Virtue of the soul. Cool. Well, that just ends the workday. I'm just gonna be restarting. I really don't care what happened to losing it, so... Oh! A long time has passed since my loved ones slept with their broken bodies and hearts. Giovanni from Pokemon! We finally meet, after taking such a long detour. I sent you a letter one day. That old, strange letter. That had the same letter for sender and recipient. I told you that we would meet soon. Why do you hesitate, please? Come with your mind at ease. Actually, hold on, I need to give him a mobster voice. I hope this environment satisfies you. I tried my best to recreate our office. You need at least one place in life to feel comfortable, don't you? However, I speculate you will feel that this place is a bit more serene than you remember, so to say. There are many more reasons. This is the reflection of your heart. After all, the emptiness in your mind must be filled with this place of void. We ain't We weren't particularly fond of untidiness, but there she was, always making a mess out of an organized room. Actually, what's the point of me reading this? I'm just gonna rewind. Look, dude, it was nice meeting you, but I honestly don't care. I just don't care, dude. I don't care. Oh. You are not... Oh no, he's... I don't care right now. Oh no! I don't care at this moment, alright, dude? I'll do your suppression later, alright? Just relax. I'll do it later. Right now isn't that stream. What? For best on Midnight of Light plus meat energy quota. What the? I just want to look at this. What the? I didn't even get both of you, either of you. Jeez, this must be the largest main loom. Actually, it is bigger. Yet somehow these two compartments still don't connect. Yeah, no. Yeah. Return to main menu. I ain't ending. Just hold on. Let's do the fact that I already got everything I took. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna close and reopen the game, just to be safe. Alright, I'm gonna quickly reopen the game. Because I want to close and open the game just to, to make sure that the game doesn't crash on me. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Making sure the game doesn't kill itself. Because the game loves to do that. Alright. Codex. Codex 79% completed. Pretty sure I have almost every item out now. Done. Huh. Not even have you finished. Huh. Interesting. Story. Cool. Face the fear, build the future. Anyway, rewind them back. There we go. Stream title once again changed to fit what's going on. So let's just, I don't know how much longer we're going to be going for. So let's do this. Game of... Yes. Well, let's rewind that clock and start over again. Alright. Yep. I don't care. Come on, Angela. Come on, it. Oh, so I've been synchronized. Yeah. Everyone now is cube. Look at all them cubes. Welcome in, reviewer. But before we do anything, we must create the Bong Bong. We must continue the family heritage. Alright. They should be known as Bong Bong the Four. Oh, this is Bong Bong the Four, the continuer. Eye color 31. Perfect. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome everyone to Horror Neon and Bong Bong the Fourth. Sadly, I cannot immediately give Bong Bong Mimicry because that is basically her gear. And I will not give in the name of love and hate to anyone who isn't Matt. So I will be bringing back Matt. Don't you worry. I'm gonna give them for the time being. No, I can't give you that. You can have that, and for now you can have... Maybe for now you can also hold the... For now you can hold in the name of love and hate. But soon, once I fully max out your fortitude, you will be given the honor of the mimicry once again. The hair's being a bit buggy, or just her legs. How much? points will this even give for working? One. Alright, so grinding at the moment is not my best option. I'm only be getting one. I'll probably only do a few days. Because like probably do a lot of this majorly off stream, because let's be honest, this is gonna be really boring if I did it on stream. Let's be honest, none of you want to watch me do this. Wow, we got 3 points. Spent end of first day. Wow, incredible. Now I won't be creating more guys. I mean, oh, actually. Where am I getting? Alright, who are you? I do that. I think this is Small Bird. Do I want Small Bird, at least at the moment? Not really. Alright, I guess I'm getting Small Bird. Just a few bills, yeah. Yeah, I don't care. We speed running. We're doing this fast. I am the speed. I am speed. Yeah. I know, I don't care, I don't care. Yeah, I could just remake a map, but I think it would be an off-stream thing, so I can look at the VOD. I can look at the VODs to know what he looks like. Yep, that's Small Bird, alright. I think you're Repression State. Yep, you very much aren't. What the hell are you? Oh, you're an instinct. Oh no, chat. Be warned, a meltdown's about to happen. Oh no! No, it's pecking at me. Little orb. Small orb. The smallest of orbs. Actually, grinding you guys up won't be bad. Let's do these two. Oh, you're also an attachment worker. Good to know. It's good to know. How much should we even get if I have you do instinctive ones then? I doubt any. Oh no! Basically perfect. We have... I'll be right back. I heard something outside my door, but which actually kind of spooks me, but it's nothing. I'm just imagining things. I'm just going crazy. It's actually called Punishing Bird. Oh, but it's so cute. Actually, if I have you, how much instinct did you gain from that? 1. I see. I want to do repression, and instinct is fine. I think I could probably actually. Yeah, I just need to get you to 70 instinct, and they can give you a mimicry. 70 or 80, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, game, I know. Relax. Relax, game, relax. It's all fine, game, it's all fine. How much instinct did you gain from that? 2. Interesting. I'll have to do some attachment work with them as well. Surprised you haven't gotten this yet. A 10% chance. What does your Eagle Gift even do? +2 movement speed, +2 attack speed. That's not the worst thing in the world. Not great, but it's fine. This Punishing Bird is really just that. It's an overall fine Abno. This doesn't cause much harm, and it ain't that annoying to deal with. Yeah, game, relax. It's literally nothing can melt down until I get back to Hakma and Bina's core suppressions. I forgot to do, actually. Yeah, that's something for future brains to deal with, though. Not current brains. Current brains has no reason to worry about it at this very moment, so I'm not going to worry about it. Well, chat, this is current game. Do. I'm gonna get your temperance up a bit more. Look at it, so cute. I think 10 is enough. The end of the workday. Oh, hey, got his item. Cool. That's enough to end the workday. Eventually, I'm gonna get another boy. Forsaken Murder. Hey, I already have all of them. Fairy Festival's good instinct work, actually. So let's get them. Yeah, Angela. I don't care. I hope this company becomes an open taco stand. That's what I hope this company becomes, Angela. An open taco stand. Just imagine it. An open taco stand. I also want to make another employee just so three can work on it once. Oh, hi, Parker. Yep, made pictures of Spider-Man. Oh, I need something that'll fit the name. Oh, hey, you can. You will be my lamp wielder. At least, you know, for the time being. Alright, welcome back, Very Dustful. It's been a while, hasn't it? How do you feel, Big Bird, Punishing Bird, about... Yeah, 2 SP. How's your ego gift? Queen Bee. Oh no. Do people gain patience just start getting crazy eyes? I don't feel like you had those eyes 5 seconds ago. Maybe you did. Who knows? I know I'm not going to be getting any of these guys up to, like, a solid training level until, like, much later. I'll work with Punishing Bird, if you will. Bam, bam. I could probably get you up to Fortitude 5. I just continuously heavy work with them. There's literally nothing stopping me. Yeah, I can very much get you to max fortitude very quickly. I need you to be at least like at like level like 70 or 80, I think, for you to be at fortitude 5. So I'm gonna do that. Bam, 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 bam. You're gonna be at least 70, I think, so get you to 30 at the minimum. Oh no! Oh no, chat! Punishing Bird has escaped! What are we gonna do about its 1 damage? Oh. There he goes. And that's the end of that. You're at 79 now, so I think at least one more should bring you to... I think that's enough. So you can't bring the 4, because I can't give you mimicry just yet. Oh. I know this is very boring, chat. I am well aware, so I might end soon. Just because, you know, nothing's really happening. I think I'll do 1 or 2 more work days and then, like, probably call it there. There we go. Bone, I now promote you to back to your classic gear. Ah, much better. Now you're truly wearing your proper gear. I'm not going to interact with this, I'll worry about that later. But for a quick second, I need the bathroom, so I'll be right back, chat. Alright, let's get right back to work, shall we? Ah, look at you, Bog Bog. Back in your proper attire. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. I think you said ends. I mean, yeah, I'll send this workday right now. Yeah, I don't know. You know, chat, I think... Oh, no, not that. I'm gonna call it here for today. Because I know, like, the early game is not that interesting of a thing to watch for Lobotomy Corp, so I'm just gonna call it here for today. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. I won't be streaming tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. I'm not really sure. I have to check my schedule and stuff. But tomorrow, I should have my Deltarune Chapter 3 video out, so look forward to that. Let's see if I can raid anyone. Oh, right. There you go. Anyone I can raid? Oh, I guess I never actually changed the game category. Whoops. Yes, I never changed the game category. I deeply apologize for that. There's no one else is streaming LobCorp. No one else is really on at least I'm really following this streaming either. So I guess I just call it there. So yeah. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I'll be live again at some point next week. Once again, be on the lookout for my Deltarune video. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, you can like I think exclamation point YouTube. I think you can link my YouTube channel. That so yeah. Once again, we all have a lovely day, slash night, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.